Shut up,
Three
it's recording
is-
now. I can't see the
Okay,
screen.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome to the FIFA Pod. Welcome to Hey guys, welcome to the FIFA Pod episode. No, that sounds dumb.
No.
Hey guys, welcome to the FIFA Pod. Today with what do I say?
And this is episode number...
Or welcome to episode. What am I gonna say?
Ran out of battery.
Yeah, just anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Hey guys, this is the FIFA Pod. Welcome to episode.
Number 10 or 11. Because we don't know. We lost track. But that doesn't matter. Anyways, like you said, welcome back to the Feepin' Pod. We're joined here with Weapon X.
Escape from the vault.
Charlie Roy. And today we'll be discussing a few topics, mainly to do with DC and the gun universe, but also a little bit of Marvel in there. You may be wondering why Charlie here has a bell in front of him. And Charlie, would you like to enlighten us why you have the bell? So during our arguments...
I thought I was enlightening us.
I just wanted to add one more piece.
Yeah, sorry.
During our arguments, Charlie here doesn't really know much about DC. He knows a fair bit, but he's not huge on the topic.
He's
so
not
Charlie,
a nerd.
he's not educated. Enlighten us, Charlie. What you use the bell for?
So I've been chosen today to use this bell. If these boys are just rambling or doing anything and they need a... Wait, can I swear? Or no, can I say shut up?
Perfectly not.
Perfectly
Can I say
not,
shut
but-
up or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If these boys need to like shush their mush or shut up or something, then I ring the bell. No, stop laughing, bro.
Okay.
So today I get to use the bell. Today I've been given the honours of using the bell. If these boys are just rambling or yapping and their argument makes no sense or I don't understand, then I get to ring it and they get to describe what they're talking about.
We have to describe what we're talking about. And we also get a nerd point given to us. Which at the end we'll decide whether it's a good or bad thing.
Okay, now that that's clipped, what does that say on my phone?
Nothing. It's
Can
just
we
the
read
voice
It does say something. Out.
Old Topol Road, 13.
Oh, okay, no, that's alright.
Okay.
Making sure. Anyway,
Okay. So,
let's dive into it.
let's dive into it. First off, just wanted to start off with... Our first talking point is talking about... First question. Our first question today is James Gunn saving DC or has he absolutely feeped it? And let's talk about that. I'd like to ask you first, Isaiah.
I feel like Superman should answer this one from the heart. As Superman himself, with Superman behind me, and being Superman, I just want to say, I think Gunn is absolutely ruining DC. You know, I'm going to say it again, just for the clip thumb. I think Gunn is absolutely ruining DC.
Wow.
That's
Ruining
ridiculous.
DC. And I'm Superman.
I'm the complete opposite, and I am Spider-Man. So that says a lot.
That says a lot. That says how bad DC is right now. That Superman himself is saying this.
2 questions. One for me is why a pro-gun person like me likes the new direction, and the question for you is why do you, as an anti-gun, hate it? The new direction that the universe is going, and obviously what's been released.
Who would like to start first?
You can start. You can enlighten us.
Okay.
Oh, or do you want me? Up to you.
I'd like you to start so I can finish it for you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
So, first off, I think that James Gunn, with the Superman 2025, has started off the new universe perfectly. He's made a perfect beginning, and the direction that he's leading towards, the way he's growing the universe, is genius. Not just good, it's genius. And I can go further into that into the future, but that is my take I like the new direction that they're going. I like the way that they're introducing characters, and the way they're doing it, slowly building it up. Over time. And
Okay.
Oh, okay. All good then.
okay. So, what did you?
Do you think that the Superman film that James Gunn produced was the best Superman film of all time?
I think that is David Corenswet
Here we go.
is the best Superman we have
Hell
ever seen.
no!
Ever
Hell no!
In the history of live
Hell
action,
no.
everything. He's the physical
Hell no!
embodiment of hope, of comics.
Oh.
Was
Of
that
Superman.
him though?
Oh.
Was that him though, or was that James Gunn's?
His
doing?
performance and James Gunn's direction on the character, the way the story's written. If you put Henry Cavill in his shoes and made him act as that Superman, he wouldn't pull it off. And you know why? Henry Cavill doesn't give me hope. He doesn't give me hope. He's too serious, and he's not a Superman.
What's your opinion on it?
I think that's absolute garbage. First of all, what was the first question though? Actually, before I rant off,
The new direction. Oh, why don't you like the direction?
Why I don't like the new direction of James Gunn's DC. First of all, where is our universe? Ponder that question. Exactly, we don't have one. What do we have? We have had an attempt at making a Superman film. I'll admit, I wasn't the biggest fan, and I'm not the biggest hater. I got mixed feelings about it. Now, the reason why I don't really like James Gunn's films is because, if you haven't noticed by now, all his movies seem to be about a group of people. Or he can't help but adding more than, one main character in a film.
Can you explain?
Right.
Examples.
Oh,
Superman,
examples.
Green Lantern, and
Superman, it's got
Gardner.
the, what are they called?
Justice Gang.
Justice Gang. So already there's more characters being thrown into it. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's one. Another one, Suicide Squad, right? Like, and Guardians of the Galaxy, all three. If you realize the pattern here, James Gunn
Thing
can't
is,
help himself by making a movie of a group of misfits or, a group of heroes, or it always has to be a group.
He
And
made
I
Peacemaker as well, eh?
Yeah, he did
And
actually.
it
And
wasn't
I
just
liked that.
about Peacemaker. It was.
the first.
That was better. But I just want to say, I wanted Superman to be about Superman, and it just felt like
It entirely was.
it's like saying Brand New Day was all about Spider-Man.
The first point you made, though, my thing, is that where is the universe? This is phase one. The whole point is to
Phase
expand
one.
the universe.
The Jimmy Show.
He's making. I love the Jimmy Show that they're making.
Who asked for the Jimmy Show? Where's Wonder Woman?
I
Where's
did.
the Justice League?
Okay,
We've been waiting.
I'm so glad that he brought this up. Okay, so people. Are
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Listen to this thoroughly through. People are complaining that there's no Wonder Woman,
Absolutely.
and that there's a Jimmy Olsen show, and they're complaining that the Justice League isn't being brought in. But the thing is, what James Gunn is doing is he's introducing these characters by Superman at first, with the Superman movie. Second, we got Supergirl introduced.
Yeah, and how did
Third,
that go? How
we're
did
getting
that
the
go?
Lanterns, and
How
we've
did
already
Supergirl go?
the Lanterns are getting introduced. We've got Hal Jordan, we've got Stewart, the Black Hun. We're getting the Green Lanterns. That's already 3 members, and then we're getting the Jimmy Olsen show. What is Jimmy Olsen known for? I went.
Nothing.
I
No
read-
one cares.
I read 2 of his comics. The
Wow.
most interesting comics almost the most interesting comics I've ever read
He's
in my life.
decided to read a Jimmy Olsen comic now that it's James Gunn's
Darkseid, the big bad of DC, his first ever appearance is in a Jimmy Olsen comic. What is Jimmy Olsen known for? His connects with different characters, every single superhero he connects to. So by making a show with them, that is a pathway for them to expand the universe, make the universe. And the thing is, it's a Jimmy Olsen show and a Gorilla Grodd show.
Oh, even better.
Listen.
It's not just the Jimmy Olsen
Who's-
show. It's Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah,
Wow,
whose
that's
villain
big.
is Gorilla Grodd? Who's villain? The
Flash.
We're getting the Flash also. So we're getting Superman, Supergirl,
Why does it have to
Green
be through
Lantern,
Jimmy?
and we're getting an introduction to the new Flash through the Jimmy Olsen
Why
show.
couldn't we get an introduction of Flash the same way we have for Green Lantern and Superman? Without
Because I don't
Jimmy?
think he has the same aura as like
No,
Superman.
he does. He does. But so introducing the Flash, and the reason why he's not getting his own movie is because Zack Snyder has already released the Flash movie and tarnished the Flash
Did
with
Zack
Ezra
Snyder make that movie?
Miller. His universe is what I'm talking about.
His
Was he the
universe,
reason?
his portrayal, as much as
It
I
was a
don't
good
like
movie.
Ezra Miller, Zack Snyder's portrayal of the Flash was amazing.
And it's been tarnished. And that's why they're trying to introduce the Flash through
And that's
Jimmy
why
Olsen.
they're using Jimmy Olsen.
And that's also why they're using Wally West as well instead of Barry Allen.
So why do we need Jimmy Olsen to do that?
Can I just jump in there? Because I think.
You can ring the bell and jump
Oh,
in.
yeah, sorry.
That's the whole thing.
Cut. Yeah, I reckon you just shush your mush because
Oh,
I
that's
think
crazy.
I agree with Melly here.
You haven't even
When-
heard what I said.
When something doesn't work, you try something different. If the Flash didn't work, you're gonna try with this Barry, whatever his name is.
We don't even have the Flash yet.
No, but you had the Flash with who?
They're gonna introduce the Flash because Gorilla Grodd is a Flash.
But who
known
was
villain.
the Flash that wasn't very good? That you said.
Oh, Ezra Miller's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't good, why do it again? Why not think of another way?
We're too used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also why Zack Snyder didn't do Green Lantern in his universe
Exactly.
yet, because it was tarnished by Ryan Reynolds one.
and I feel like starting off with a good note.
except Zack Snyder was going to do Green
Yeah,
Lantern,
eventually.
but then it
Yeah.
got cancelled. He had it ready.
Probably
he had
for a
film
good reason.
scenes.
Yeah, eventually. But I just think that, I mean, that's the perfect way. We're setting them up.
Is it okay? Perfect. Like, is it really perfect to say the Jimmy Olsen show? Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yeah, I think the Lanterns show is going to be an all-time classic. It's already rated higher than any MCU show that's been
And
released.
that's great. And there's no Jimmy Olsen needed.
And then Jimmy Olsen is also going to be on that level. Because they've figured out the formula. They've got Peacemaker's a good series, or well-received series. And then now they're getting Lanterns, high reviews. Hopefully it's good. And then Jimmy Olsen, I believe in it. Jimmy Olsen, a classic Jimmy Olsen comic, is such an
You
interesting
never
series.
knew about Jimmy Olsen until this happened.
Until Superman. That's why I dove into it. And if you read one of his comics, I challenge you right now to read
No one
one of
has.
his comics.
My point is, you've been saying this has been successful, this has been great. You've been naming characters people know about. People know Green Lantern. People know, what did you talk about? You said something.
Flash.
People know the Flash, and you're like, yeah, these are working.
But we
What
gotta
kid sees
develop
Jimmy
them.
Olsen
Yeah,
and goes,
how-
"What? Yo!"
How do you think those characters came into play though? You gotta.
We gotta develop
Like
them into
Superman.
this universe. though.
Like Superman.
You just can't.
That's how they came
keep
into play.
using the same things over and over again. You
Thing
gotta
is,
like bring
You
in.
can't
new
just
This also leads into the
holy rage bait.
into the next part, which is talking about what Snyder's done and also how the MCU did it. How the MCU did it, they didn't just go, this is what Snyder did. This is exactly what Zack Snyder did with his DC universe. He released Man of Steel. Whether you think it's a good movie or not, up to you. Good movie, I guess. Good movie. And then the next conflict, what's the next conflict?
Batman vs.
Batman vs Superman, a money grab, because during that time MCU was popping and they needed something that would get people's
It has
attention.
the name,
And it did.
but it didn't.
It definitely grabbed people's attention. I can tell you that right
was
now.
a bad movie.
Whether it was a great movie or not, it definitely grabbed people's attention.
It's like
But we
saying,
don't get a solo Batman movie before that. And then
No.
guess what happens next straight away? Justice League movie. And then we have all the Justice League characters, not Green Lantern. And then they fight the big bad villain straight away.
Yeah, no
Dark
build
Side.
up.
They
No
fight
build up,
Steppenwolf.
no Thanos.
They fight Steppenwolf.
Nah.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't fight Darkseid.
But Zack Snyder's plan was to release 3 Justice League movies. That's the first thing. That's the first conflict, is Darkseid.
He was gonna do other films before it reached Darkseid. He was foreshadowing Darkseid in the first Justice League about what we're gonna get into.
But they were
The whole point of Batman's visions from Flash was this is coming, and you're not gonna be ready for it.
but it was all like the same story in 3 different parts.
But it set up so many characters. It introduced Batman vs Superman, brought in Wonder Woman. No one knew that was gonna happen. And then we got a Wonder Woman movie
Didn't-
from that.
didn't
And that
go
was a
to
great
that,
movie. That was a solid movie and people liked it.
Wonder Woman, she's not going to get her own movie in this universe, but she's going to be in Man of Tomorrow.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly my point. James Gunn can't make solo movies without having to throw them in others.
Yeah, but
You just said-
Batman's getting his own movie.
We don't even have a Batman yet.
Yeah, he's going to get his own movie.
Yeah.
Isn't it Robert
But they haven't
Pattinson?
casted him
Huh?
yet.
Isn't it Robert Pattinson?
That's a different universe.
I was just testing them.
You gotta
Ring the
think,
bell, Max.
you gotta think the bell. Also, leading off of that, that's how Zack Snyder has done it. What James Gunn is doing, people forget that DC are in phase 1. So in phase 1 of Marvel, they don't just go straight into it. You got to develop your characters. You got to create the world that you're in, and that's what James Gunn is trying to do by adding. And people complain about the lesser known characters that he's introducing, but I think that just opens it up even more because we get to see more DC characters that we haven't seen on the big screen.
I want to jump in there. When you say phase 1, Marvel didn't jump straight into it. They quite literally, all their first phase 1 movies were Avengers standalone films. Incredible Hulk,
Oh,
Iron Man, and Captain
Captain
America,
America.
the first Avenger. That's
Incredible
literally
Hulk. He's got a
what
good
they
point.
Was
did.
Incredible Hulk a part
The
of it?
DC is going Jimmy Olsen. A guy
Because
no
Bruce
one-
Banner's
Incredible
Mark
Hulk.
Ruffalo's first appearance was in
No,
Avengers.
Incredible Hulk is canon to Marvel. They just changed the actor. It's still Marvel. Because they use the same
But
clips
is it a
from
part of
the-
that universe though?
Yes, it is. It's literally called the first Marvel film. So already you got Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk is called the first Marvel film.
It is. It's look it up.
No, I
Look
believe,
it up. Look it up. You
They
got
just
it.
I
recast
believe
him,
in
I
the
guess.
MCU.
Yeah, they just recast
The
them,
first
but they
film
kept
is
that
Iron
movie
Man.
canon because
I
remember they
saw it
brought
as Iron Man, but
remember
yeah,
they
yeah.
brought back the Abomination actor. He's from the same Incredible Hulk movie. So my point is, Marvel did actually dive straight into the Avengers, and they did it with standalone films. DC has done Superman.
But they developed their
That's it.
worlds from that, and also the Avengers is a much more limited thing. And also, they didn't introduce their big bad Thanos as the big villain in the first movie. As the big bad.
But they introduced Thanos pretty early.
How?
No, he
They
was
introduced them.
Thanos. Yeah, he was introduced
He was in the
in
end
Avengers
credit
1 by giving. Before Avengers 1, he gave Loki the scepter to go to New York. The whole point of New York was from Thanos. The same
Yeah, but
way
he's not the
Darkseid
big
is
bad.
the same way Darkseid isn't the big bad in the Justice League, but he's still introduced as something that's coming.
The Snyder Cut is 3 movies put into one. And it's the same conflict throughout. And
But we're gonna
Darkseid
See,
is
that would
the
get
villain.
boring.
We were gonna get other solo films in between that. They weren't gonna release all the Justice League movies.
But we didn't.
That's why we got Flash, and we were gonna get Green Lantern
But we didn't.
and Aquaman.
But we didn't. So.
We did get Aquaman
No, we didn't get the other one. So
because it got cancelled.
yeah. So this
Because Zack Snyder
Because
wasn't
it
in
was
charge.
a
Because his
mess.
daughter.
because of
You're not even listening.
You need to use a bell when you chime in as well. That's what I'm trying
Anyway,
Nah,
I just don't
leave
want
the bell.
to. I don't want us to repeat. I don't want us to repeat.
to- Okay, let me just... This is what Gunn is doing for the villains. Okay, so we've got Lex Luthor already, right? We're getting who you complain about, Gorilla Grodd, right? We're getting, who else are we getting? There was someone else. Sinestro in Lanterns,
I think that's cool.
and then we're getting also Bizarro from when the clone Superman went into the black hole. Do you know who Bizarro is?
yo.
Anyways, we got Bizarro. So we got 4 of those characters, and there was another one that I can't think of off the top of my head. What do all of those 4 have in common? They're all part of the Legion of Doom. So what he's doing is introducing them solo like this, and then eventually they're getting together, and they're going to be the Legion of Doom.
Except,
And
that
it's
is
gonna be
a,
the big boss.
that is an established DC villain.
except,
And then we still have Darkseid on the table.
So there's
except,
many ideas. to come.
except, Green Lantern shows us that Hal Jordan is literally talking about either retiring or being replaced. So that tells me an old as Sinestro, who's also in the trailer, isn't really going to be a part of this DC he's building. Because the thing about Gunn is, he's trying to be so different that he's given us an old Hal Jordan, an old Green Lantern. Like, he's already skipped his story and we're moving on to the next Lantern.
I absolutely love the casting.
I love the
personally.
casting, but that's robbed us of Green Lantern. He hasn't even been in the Justice League yet. Because we don't have a Justice League. They just decided, we'll make him old, and then when we have a Justice League, he won't be in it.
They're getting.
And
Stewart to
Sinestro's
be in
also
it.
old, because we just skipped his story.
They're gonna have Guy Gardner and Stewart be in it.
That's my point.
Hal
Let's
Jordan.
not have Hal Jordan. Let's have Guy Gardner and Stewart.
And that's because his reputation's been tarnished by the old Green Lantern movies.
And let's not fix that reputation. Let's just keep him as an old.
But another thing is, we also don't know if that's the case. That's obviously what seems to be happening, but we don't know if. We don't know. He could be.
We don't know.
They've still skipped his story because he's old now. They
Yeah,
can't.
but they're gonna show his story in Lanterns, because we've had in the trailer we see the flashbacks of him younger, with darker hair.
So
younger.
instead of a Green Lantern movie, we're getting flashbacks.
We're getting a series, a Green Lantern series.
Yeah, with flashbacks.
Do we know how many episodes it's going to be?
Yes, but I don't know what that is.
Just to clarify,
8
I'm
episodes,
looking forward
maybe.
to the Green Lantern.
Do you think there's going to be enough space in the episodes
to go back and forth?
to portray what they need to portray? And
No,
will there be more seasons?
I'm just
to come?
saying, why
Definitely.
can't? Okay, it's kind of actually not really what I was talking about. I actually agree with that.
Lanterns, I think Lanterns, well, exactly, it's leading into the future. Lanterns is 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's good. That's
That's
great.
a high rating.
And then the next thing is the Jimmy Olsen show.
So-
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is it a TV series as well?
No, what I'm saying is, like, when you look at Marvel and what they're pumping out, and then look at DC, I know DC's just starting, but it's like, is this really the best thing we can be starting with? Like, you can already see fans aren't the biggest fans of it. Because they're not. They're literally, like, they're not impressed with Gunn. There's memes about Gunn. There's memes.
Nah, shush, bro. It's because they've been disappointed. When you get disappointed,
And
you're
they're
not
more
hyped.
disappointed
When
now.
you get disappointed,
They're
you're
still
not
disappointed.
hyped.
How are you disappointed though?
People are literally
Yeah, exactly.
saying, bring back...
Superman
It
was a
hasn't even
good
come out.
movie.
It hasn't even
That
come out.
Lanterns
Superman
is
was
rated
debatable.
highly.
Superman was debatable.
You just...
And that's coming from me. I love Superman.
It's
I
like
literally
going to
love Superman.
McDonald's
I've
and
always
getting
loved
a
Superman.
wrong meal
No,
over and
no,
over and over and over
okay,
again, and you're like,
it's
oh, I don't want to go
true-
to Macca's again.
Charlie.
And then a new Macca's opens up, and you're like,
Charlie!
nah, I don't want to go to that.
Charlie!
And you go to that, and it's the best meal you ever had.
Charlie!
Okay.
Alright, question. When you watch Superman, this new one, did he not get ragdolled the whole film? From beginning to end?
Do you
Yeah,
mean like beat up? You
Did
mean
he,
like,
was he... Yeah.
Do you mean like a...
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Was
I
he
think
thrown
that-
around even
I think
to
it
the
built
end?
his character.
And guess what? He's still got ragdolled at the end as well.
Can I listen? Can I
You can listen.
Can I chime in?
But I know
about-
somebody that watched Superman and they went, "That's man. There was nothing super about that guy."
Well, you saved Crypto, the baby.
The dog.
The dog
Elemental
saved
Man.
Superman more than Superman saved him. Crypto saved
did
Superman
noble
more than
things.
Superman saved him.
He saved Metropolis. But anyways, my whole thing is
Not alone.
the old Superman. He's got all he's powerful. He's this and that, but it lacked story because of that. Because every single time there was conflict, the answer was Superman more powerful. Game over.
Superman is
Lack of story. By making him in the world, making him manageable, making him not just perfect, bad guy there, let's put Superman there, he wins. Instead of doing that, they've allowed more story to happen because he's weaker.
But
They're
he
allowing
stayed
Kryptonite to
weak.
make its effect
He
on Superman.
stayed so
But
weak.
is he not? Sorry.
Even when his character developed, he was weak.
Is he not going to be in more films to come though?
Who?
Superman?
Yeah, definitely.
So that it's building a story, bro. When you don't just like...
This is young Superman as well.
Yeah,
This
you
is
don't
an
just-
This
inexperienced.
Superman has been 3 years of Superman.
Well,
Do
it's
not
like,
say that in the movie.
can I give an example? It's like Miles Morales. You don't go weak and then go strong at the end, and that's the end of the film. Because what do you do next?
But
What
he
do you do
did.
next?
Miles Morales did do that.
What do you do next?
Miles Morales
Not in the second
did
film.
do that.
Not, that's why they're bringing the next
Okay,
one.
what about the first one?
I've never seen the first one, so.
Okay, so why the hell are you?
Okay.
But anyways, you build your character and you explain to the audience, oh yeah, he can be beaten, but then he gets strong. And you
guess
just
what?
said he's young, didn't you?
And guess
Yeah,
what?
he's young.
And he's had 3 years of Superman experience, and that started with him getting his arc.
Yeah, but his 3
And it-
years of experience, what did the description say? Never lost a fight. Metahuman. He's obviously beginning. Those are his first 3 years. Never lost a fight. Now he's finally facing a real threat.
And throughout the whole movie, he got whooped.
What about the scene when he takes on the whole army and beats him?
What, of humans and
What happens
suits?
when he beats
I would hope
Bizarro?
so. I would hope he could beat
So if the
people
film-
in suits.
As the film started off, and then in the middle he like got his hour, and then at the end he beat everyone, you'd go watch the second one.
He got his eye whipped. still.
No,
Even
I'm
by
saying
the clock.
I'm saying
He didn't win until Crypto.
I'm saying
until Crypto showed up.
yeah,
That
no,
tells
I
you-
don't care about that.
Again, Crypto showed up. Again, you
Bell
can ring
rang.
the bell all you
Nah,
want.
that means you gotta shush.
Acknowledge that.
Hey, you gotta listen to the
Acknowledge-
bell.
you
That
gotta-
means you gotta shush.
Okay, so 2 people. Okay,
If
this is how
the
you're gonna have a
film
video then.
went beginning, oh welcome to Superman, middle, oh I lost the fight, end, I won the fight, would you watch the second one?
What, restart that? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Go,
To
restart.
expand on that, like
I didn't hear
the
what you
conflict of Superman throughout Snyderverse, the whole thing is we put Superman there, he's more powerful, they win. The end of Justice League. How does the end of Justice League go? Enlighten me.
How does it go?
They're losing the whole movie. What
They
happens at the
bring
end?
Superman,
Back to
resurrect
life.
him,
Yep.
and he is Superman.
And he beats
And
up
he beats
Steppenwolf,
the
and then
villain
they
that
win.
he's
Yeah.
way
What a
stronger
dumb
than
ending.
because he is Superman. The good thing about Man of Steel is he is Superman, but because he's such a Superman, he destroyed his city in the process of fighting Zod.
Exactly.
That is the whole point.
He
Is Superman
kills-
is this powerful person who's trying to control his power.
And I want to give Snyder his props here. He did an amazing job of showing how this Superman killed so many people by showing Batman's perspective on the ground, saving
was
people's
great.
lives from the damage of Superman.
That was great.
Killing people.
Superman didn't intentionally kill
Superman
people, by the way. He was
killing
trying to
people.
stop General Zod.
He
If
could-
you know who that is,
he
that
could
guy
take the battle away.
destroys cities. That is General
So
Zod.
he did what he had to do.
The new
Superman literally cried and didn't want to kill Zod, but he had to, and he killed him. And he cried after that. He felt pain. He
And
didn't
he
want to
killed
kill the guy.
thousands of others.
Superman
And
didn't go out of his way to kill people. Zod was destroying people, destroying a city. Superman stopped him.
The new Superman, half of Metropolis gets split in half,
And
they
Mr.
he
Terrific-
finds a way to save them all without a life
You
dying.
mean Mr. Terrific?
They evacuate
Terrific
the
did.
city. They
Oh,
evacuate
but he
the
get his
city.
ass beat, so it doesn't matter anyway.
And the last person, they show the
Mr.
last
Terrific.
person
You mean
who
the
would have
Justice
died,
Gang?
he saves.
The Justice Gang stopped the
Yeah.
city from being split.
And Superman,
Once again, it wasn't just a Superman film that I wanted.
Why does it need to be? Why can't they be different? Why do they have to
Why
copy
call it
Marvel?
Superman if he's so
Why do they have
reliant
to
on
copy
other
Marvel?
people?
Superman saves a squirrel, saves the dog, saves the little girl that's gonna get crushed by the monster.
that's great.
Tries to save the
That's
monster.
great.
That is who Superman is.
That was
not
great.
a horror farmer.
But guess what? The Justice Gang were also there.
Man of
because
Steel-
Superman couldn't do it by himself. Why, in his 3 years of experience, could he not do it by himself? I don't know. And he still needed their help.
Maybe he couldn't be bothered.
Henry
That is a
Cavill
great Superman
is closer to Homelander than he is to Superman.
When he turns evil from Darkseid, sure, that makes sense because it's
And
literally
Man of Steel even.
manipulation.
I
Man
don't
of Steel,
see it as a
Superman
movie.
did not go out of his way to kill people. He stopped Zod from destroying the whole world.
If you get a photo of Henry Cavill's Superman
Right here.
and the new Superman,
Right here.
and you tell me which one gives you hope, what does Superman stand for?
Which
Hope.
one would you count on to save you? Henry. Oh, respect to David, but Henry Cavill is literally gonna save me.
Is he, or is he going to kill you in the process?
He's gonna save me. He's literally gonna save me. Okay, General Zod, right?
He doesn't give
General
you hope.
Zod. General
Right, yeah.
Zod. Is David Superman gonna save you from that General Zod, or is
Yeah.
Henry Cavill Superman gonna save you from that Zod?
He's going to
Genuine question.
do everything in his power to save the world.
That's another way of saying David's gonna die from that General Zod because he's more man than super. And hey,
Got it.
Zack Snyder's was more super than man. I'll give him that. But what I'm saying is, the Superman film didn't have that moment where he became Superman to me because he still got whooped over and over and he still relied on Krypto. I didn't get that satisfaction of he's Superman now. He's so strong because he still relied on other people and that killed it for me.
I think
They were close. They were close.
from beginning to end, he was Superman. And every single
He
thing
was
that
man.
he did
He was
in
man
that
with a
movie,
bit of powers.
every single thing that he did in that movie reflected the qualities, the values of who Superman is, the hope that he brought. From very beginning to very end. From the very beginning, he's losing a fight. He's nearly dead. They put the sun on him. He gives him life. He doesn't even get up to full
He calls
percent.
Krypto.
They say you need to stop, you need to rest. What does he do? He goes back and he goes back to the city to save them.
And that's great.
That finishes.
That was good. And guess what? That kept happening throughout the movie. He kept getting beaten up. He kept getting beaten up. He kept getting beaten
He
up.
gets locked
Krypto
up.
kept saving him. The Justice Gang kept saving him. He got locked up.
But
He had to
now,
get
does
saved.
that not make you want to watch a second one and see him whip some ass, or no?
I don't know if he's gonna whoop somebody because he couldn't even in his own movie.
But he'll probably be stronger now.
Didn't he?
I would
Because
hope so.
when he's locked up,
Apparently he's
turns
he's,
himself in for the greater good of the world. He goes into there. He gets his powers back.
Henry
What does he
Cavill
do?
did
He
too, by the
saves
way.
the sun.
Henry Cavill also handed himself into the military. By the way,
Yeah, so he didn't. He
So
didn't
it's the same.
save.
He's-
He
he
didn't
also
save
had
the
the same
elemental guy.
powers.
His son saved him
he
from
wasn't
the portal.
there. He wasn't in his movie.
I got a question, actually. For both of you. So now that we've seen the first one, and for your using your own words, you get it as well through the whole film. If you were to see a second one, or whatever movie he's in next, and he decides to carve up, like be the man, whatever.
I would hope so.
No,
I would hope so.
yeah, let me finish.
I'm agreeing. I would hope so.
Title.
I would
Would that
hope so.
make you respect the first one more? Because that gave him an arc to be like, this is where I came from and this is where I am now.
I would say finally, this is what
So it would make you
didn't
respect the
happen in
first
the
one.
last one. No, I would say finally, this is happening that we didn't get in the first one. I would say finally.
What do you reckon?
I'd say
I
where
don't think
was
we
that?
start early with Superman just beating everyone up.
Yeah,
Killing everyone.
I
No,
do agree with that.
But we didn't get that at the end of it either. We didn't get that payoff.
But then-
We
Krypto
did
saved
though.
him from the clone. Krypto saved him from the clone.
He literally
Again.
took on a whole army after that as well.
And
And
you'd
beat
think
them all.
you'd think Superman could do that. You'd really hope that Superman of all people could take on humans in meta suits. You would hope so.
And he did.
And he did, thank goodness. And then he got saved by Krypto after that.
And he saved the entire Metropolis.
And the Justice Gang saved the entire Metropolis.
Well, the Justice Gang was in a whole different country, so. they-
Or who shut down Lex Luthor's thing? Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, and I'm saying, talking about the people on the ground. They were being evacuated. They couldn't escape the breaking buildings. Superman went and saved them. While they were in Baravia, the Justice Gang.
And
Jimmy
Superman,
Olsen, by the way, the show that they're making is the guy that looks like Elijah. The
Shout out to
reporter.
Elijah. Here's Jimmy Olsen, here's Elijah.
Superman got beaten up by his clone and he had to call on Krypto. I was waiting for Superman. I was waiting for him to stand on his own 2 feet.
Then another question. I know Superman's meant to be this hero and all that, but does that make you... Is this the first film, correct me if I'm wrong, is this not the first film where the dog, Krypto, or anyone else has played a big part in the Superman films?
Oh, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like, is this Krypto's first, like, big, major role in a film? I know he's a dog, but major
Yeah.
role.
Yeah, it is.
So is that not like, it's different, they're trying to be different, they're trying to be cool. If they just done, oh, Superman's the man, oh, we beat everyone and all that.
No.
They even changed
No,
his
no.
origin stories,
That-
and it makes more
Not
sense.
what I'm talking about. What I said was, these characters were introduced, but because they were, Superman was so useless throughout the movie. He relied on them so much to the point where it was the final battle against his clone, and he still needed his dog to save him. After all that movie, He's still.
Oh, I feel like that's a cool part though.
I feel like, okay, can you man up, pull your underwear up, fight this clone of yourself who can't even think for himself, and do something for yourself.
Did you expect the dog to help?
Yes! He did it throughout the whole movie!
No. When you went into the film, did you expect it to just be Superman versus Lex Luthor?
No, I expected help from the characters, but not to the point where even in the final battle, he still relied on them.
You know what that's
it
just
gets
saying,
to a
though,
point.
eh?
No,
We all need help in life.
I know, that's a great
We
message,
all need
but
help
it did
in
it throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Even-
So it's okay to ask for help, guys.
That's who Superman is. I mean, he's always.
That's who Superman is, the guy who can't fight his own battle at
He's
the end of his solo film.
always been a team person. He's always been for the Justice League.
And he's
And
always
we're
been
finally
Superman.
seeing the
And you made the
always
comparison
been
to Marvel about how they started in the solo films.
They did.
No.
And
But
they did.
why do they have to copy Marvel? Why can't
I'm not
DC
saying copy Marvel, I'm saying you guys
You are though.
No,
You-
listen. You guys said Marvel didn't do that, and I corrected you.
Did we say that?
I didn't say DC copy
I don't
Marvel.
know what you're talking about anymore.
I said Marvel. You guys said Marvel didn't do that. They didn't dive straight into the.
But
characters.
did you not
I said
agree
they
and say they should have done that? Like it should have just been a Superman film
did. If this Superman film.
and then a Flash film? No, you did say that. You said it should have been a Superman film.
No,
and
I'm
a
saying
Flash film and a-
why do we have to get Flash through Jimmy Olsen? That's what I said.
I think it's perfect that we've started with Superman with other characters. And it checks out because my issue with Spider-Man 4 is that it's not a complete Spider-Man story and we add Jean Grey and these other characters in. However, if it's Superman 4, then I would want Superman, his third or fourth movie, to be his own. And that he'll get that eventually. But
want his
right
third
now,
or
for
fourth.
starting a new
Not even a
universe...
second or third.
The thing is, you guys all want these new characters to come into the new universe, but you're not allowing it to happen.
No,
That's the way you
I
do
have
it.
no problem with them being in the Superman movie, but it's the fact that they had to keep saving Superman in his own movie. That's what got me. They can be in the movie, but the fact that he relied on them so much from beginning to end in his movie, it may as well be their movie. Because he's the one who needs to be saved over and over and over. Why is it even called Superman?
So
Is
if
he
you,
even Superman?
if you got the movie, gave it to someone, didn't know anything about the new Superman movie, they know DC, you gave it to them, they watched the movie, would they come out and say this is a Justice Gang movie or a Superman movie?
They'll go, this was a Superman movie that had Justice Gang saving Superman throughout the
No,
whole
I don't
thing.
think they'd say that.
And I've heard people say that. I literally have heard people say that.
Negative,
I'm one of those people.
negative
movie.
people probably.
People that actually watched it and went,
So if you
when
went-
is Superman coming out?
have you-
When is this guy gonna man up?
If you waited for people to come out of the theatre and you say, what did you think about that Justice League movie or whatever, they'd say, oh,
Superman.
yeah, exactly. They wouldn't say, oh, it was a mean Justice League movie. They'd say,
But people have said that.
but not
I'm
everyday Joe. No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, oh, that
Okay.
Superman movie.
That,
was
no,
mean.
but it's mixed reactions. Some people.
That's a
will
nerd
come-
alert, chat, nerd alert, nerd alert,
Hour each, babe.
nerd alert, chat.
Anyways, I love the direction it's going. I mean, the more characters that we can bring in, the more shows, the more... I mean, we're getting a Booster Gold movie. Like, we're getting things we haven't seen in the DC universe that people know about, people love to see, people want to see. And it's not just, here, Justice League straight away. Here, Darkseid versus
It's giving
Justice
you
League
little by
immediately.
little, and it's giving you for the big feast, you know.
Yep, and it's not what fans are asking for.
What
I
made
guarantee right now.
what
fans
made
just want what
the
they're asking
Injustice comics so amazing, one of the best comics I've ever read in my life, is because there was so many characters. There was pretty much every single character in the DC universe included in it, and they all played a part in there. So if we can get in live action to get a universe of all these characters into there, slowly developing over time. We're only in phase 1 at the moment, and we're already developing characters. Using the Jimmy Olsen show is a perfect way to bring in those new characters. So I want to see that. I want to see the inclusion, and that's what the MCU has done so well, and why it's so successful. And that's the recipe. It's already, the formula's already out there. So
That-
I love the direction.
That
they
is
go.
like getting. That is like Marvel, the MCU, starting with a Happy Hogan series, which introduces.
Can you explain what Happy
Iron
Hogan
Man.
is?
He's Iron Man's butler.
Oh yeah.
That is
Yes,
like
he's
Happy
like
Hogan having his own show,
Peter Parker's
Yeah,
documentary.
Happy
having
Hogan.
his own show,
I
and
don't
Iron
know.
Man is
I didn't know
introduced
Hogan was the last
through
one.
the
Thought
Happy
we're talking about
Hogan
Hulk
show.
Hogan.
No one wanted Happy Hogan. They wanted Iron Man. That's the same. That's the equivalent to it. Just start with Iron Man. We don't need Happy Hogan. Just start with Flash and Gorilla Grodd. We
but-
don't need Jimmy Olsen.
But starting with Happy Hogan, did that make you respect Iron Man more? Or not respect? Did
They
that make
didn't
you
start with
appreciate?
Happy Hogan. He's saying they don't want to start with him.
I'm using it as an example. If Marvel did that,
Yeah, would that make you appreciate
Jimmy
Iron Man
Olsen is not
No.
the equivalent to Happy
I would want the Iron Man movies. I wouldn't want a Happy Hogan show. You would admit that too. You cannot tell me.
Happy
you
Hogan
more?
is
It
the
wouldn't get much
equivalent
views.
of Jimmy
I'll
Olsen
be
though.
honest, it wouldn't get much views.
Huh?
Happy Hogan show wouldn't get much views.
No, because
That's
no
the
one
point.
wants Happy Hogan.
I know, that's
no
what I
one,
mean.
no one knew
I'm
who he
agreeing with
was.
you.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you, pal.
like sure, I'm sure you would. And
It's
I know
complete
Happy
different
Hogan
context.
isn't Jimmy Olsen, but that's like the equivalent. Like that's the example.
But I feel like it would make you appreciate Iron Man more. If you had to
Why? Because he was in a Happy
enjoy-
Hogan show.
if you had to enjoy watching a Happy Hogan show to get lore in that, and then get,
Over 3 Iron Man movies.
no, but then get the Iron Man movie, you'd be like,
We're gonna get a detective style show with this,
So what
and
would the
that
show
can
be
lead to
about?
any
I
single
don't know,
character.
July. It didn't happen.
Thank goodness, because they did the 3 movies, and that was amazing. He is Iron Man.
The point is, we're
Iron Man.
rushing. Why are we rushing to just get another Justice League movie like straight away or
Yeah,
another
be
this
patient.
and that?
Do fans
We
not
need
want
to
Justice-
build it
Do
up.
we want Calendar Man, Pencil Man,
We're gonna see the speedsters.
Catman? Or do
Now
we
it's a
want
question for
Wonder
you,
Woman?
chat. Do you want to see a Justice League movie now? Or wait, get a bit of build up, get a bit of taste in your mouth, and then see it? What would pay off more?
Would we rather have relevant DC characters that we want as fans, or do we want Gunn
Yeah,
to
and
muck
we're getting
around
that.
Jimmy Olsen?
So the
throw
question
out
is
these
to you,
guys?
for both of their
Calendar
points, what is your point? What do you want? What do you want right now?
I would like Gunn to show a bit more interest and respect in Justice League characters.
So you want to see a Justice League movie, the next thing that comes out.
No, I did not say that. I said I want Gunn to show more interest.
So
in
what
Justice
what
League characters.
what do you want to come out? What films do you want?
Let me just say this. Let me say
Justice League character films, not the Justice League movie, but Justice League.
So
character
individual
films.
biography, pretty much films.
Yes, or a show.
We've been
Not through
introduced
Jimmy Olsen.
to. Okay, listen. We've been introduced to the Kryptonians already. Superman, Supergirl. We've been introduced to the Lanterns already. Guy Gardner, the New Lanterns, Hal Jordan, all this and that. We're also getting introduced to the Manhunters in the Lantern show. We're also getting Booster Gold, so we're getting the time, the people who connect to time. And then we're also getting, through Jimmy Olsen, we're getting the Speedsters. That's 5 different elements of the Justice League already.
And it's
we're
slowly
getting Wonder
building it
Woman.
up too.
And it's slowly building it
Yeah,
up.
to be honest, if I was to chat, if I was to say anything, I would agree with old Mally over here. I think that's the better way to do it. Because you're not rushing into it. Because imagine you get the film.
That's why Marvel's doing better than DC.
Because
get
they
the film,
developed it already.
yes.
They don't need to develop
If you
from
go
the
watch a
beginning.
Spider-Man film, you know what to expect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from the Jimmy Olsen show?
Exactly.
No one
You don't
knows
know.
Jimmy
Exactly.
Olsen.
No one knows what
No
to
one
expect.
cares about Jimmy
What if
Olsen.
it's Penguin
No one
level?
cares
What if
about-
it's Penguin? Have you seen the Penguin?
No.
Have you not seen the Penguin?
Ask a random kid. Hey, have you seen the Penguin show?
A-
Hey, are you
a
looking
kid-
forward to the
a
Penguin
kid wouldn't
show?
have seen that, 'cause
Why are we
it's
trying to
like,
appeal to randoms? Like,
You do.
we're
Hey, are you
trying
ready
to
for the
appeal
Jim?
to people
Fan.
who love
Hey,
DC?
hey, kid, are you ready for the Jimmy Olsen show?
We've
Why are you
never
appealing to
seen
kids?
Booster
Why are you appealing
Gold.
to kids? It's not about
Why not?
kids. It's
I'm just
about
showing
people
the general
that are
knowledge.
fans
The
of
general
DC.
knowledge.
Do people not want to see Booster Gold in the DC universe?
I want to see.
We've
Booster
never
Gold.
seen Booster
I
Gold.
wanna see
and
Booster
we're
Gold.
getting Booster Gold.
I want to see Booster Gold.
How are we
what I'm
getting
talking
him,
about. Not what I'm
His
talking
own
about.
movie coming in.
Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jimmy Olsen show. The Jimmy Olsen show.
Yeah, he's the perfect opener because he's connected to everybody. So you can get Green Arrow introduced in there. We can get Black Canary, their duo.
It'd be
We
cool
can
if they
get.
got their show instead of a Jimmy Olsen.
We're getting Magic in there as well. We're getting Constantine and Zatanna. We can get all
Why
those
can't we have a
links, all those links, street level
Constantine
links.
show? Why does it have to go through Jimmy Olsen?
Because he's the connector. He can introduce anyone
But he
at
doesn't
any
have
time.
to. He doesn't have to.
But that's who his character is. A connector.
Okay, I gotta pull you up on something though. Last pod, if we go back and watch it, were you not talking about how Jean Grey didn't need to be in the Spider-Man films to introduce her character?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't need to be in that. So the point you're kind of making is introducing these new characters,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
with the Jimmy Olsen show.
Yep, and these characters that I'm talking about, Green Arrow, Black Canary, all of those things,
They
those are
deserve to be in it.
all movies that people also don't want to see because they're not the most popular characters, but they're the most necessary characters to build the DC world. And by doing Jimmy Olsen, character nobody knows about, doesn't want to see, they can introduce the characters that they don't want to make a movie for through the show.
Well, they didn't want to make a Guy Gardner movie, and he was in Superman's movie.
Yeah.
Why not do that with another main Justice League character? Why does it have to be Jimmy Olsen?
I see your point.
That's-
I do see that.
That's
point, yeah.
doubling down. There's going, hey, there's these characters people don't want to see as a movie, so let's put in a show about a guy people definitely don't want to
This
see.
is why.
I do see your
That's
point.
doubling down.
On Superman, okay, this is to get an idea who Jimmy Olsen is. On Superman, what does Jimmy Olsen do? He finds out information, and how does he find out the information? Because he has links. The whole character of Jimmy Olsen is that he has links to every single character, and that's a way to introduce all the characters that people don't want to see
I
an
get that
individual
too.
movie of.
I get that.
But you
That's
can
the
bring
best
them in
way.
through that.
I get that.
Jimmy Olsen, he has the craziest comics out of any character ever. And the thing that makes Jimmy Olsen is that he doesn't have any powers. He's a normal reporter, but yet somehow he gets all these Omega level threats. He gets into all these situations. It's sort of like Deadpool's thing. He has his own little thing where he breaks the fourth wall. He's a whole different character.
Mind you,
That's
he is
Jimmy Olsen. He has his own little
Except
thing.
that's Deadpool.
Yeah, but in context to Jimmy Olsen, his thing, like how Deadpool's thing is funny jokes, breaking the fourth wall. Jimmy Olsen's thing is getting into situations with characters he should not be with, but he has links to so many things, to everyone. He travels back in time, he fights a dinosaur, he turns into
So
a
he's
dinosaur.
almost like a support character, but
Yeah, but like the most interesting one, he turns into a dinosaur.
I get
Do we
your
all
point,
know
and I
that?
get your
Do
point.
we all know that about Jimmy Olsen?
And we don't need to.
Your
We'll
point
figure
is
out who
pretty
Jimmy
much
Olsen
saying,
is.
why do we need to do this when we could expand on another main character, pretty much, and bring him
introduce
up?
them
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
film.
and bring him up.
'Cause
But
I
then your point is,
guarantee you people would watch
it gives more options for them to bring in more characters
Exactly.
without. So there's two good points here, chat, and I don't really know what to agree with. So this is gonna be a clip, and I'm gonna leave it to you. What do we agree with? Okay, boys, I'm sick of all this DC chat. Let's move on to Marvel. What do we reckon about this X-Men, the Spider-Man? Let's talk about it. What do we reckon?
Me personally, I love the X-Men. I would rate the X-Men above Avengers in terms of what I like, enjoy watching, enjoy seeing. However, I'm not a fan of the new cast, and I think it's awful. I honestly do. And
Do you see the potential in them, or
I see no potential, honestly. And I was quite disappointed with some of the casting choices that they chose.
Can you explain the casting choice?
First off, I want to say the best and the one that I actually like is Jean Grey.
Bang.
And to my surprise as well, because I didn't like Max in Stranger Things. However, she did a good role in Spider-Man, and I think she looks the part. She looks like Jean Grey, and she did a good job. The others, however, I just don't see it, and the reason why is because the old movies, the casting was much, much better visually. And yeah.
Because X-Men, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but X-Men was the first Marvel film,
Don't think so.
2000-ish, 2001-ish,
Oh, maybe.
and then it was the
actually, yeah.
Spider-Man one.
they're not?
I think it was
that's
Spider-Man.
Fox. They're not Marvel. That's why they don't give Marvel vibes. It's a whole different studio.
It's a whole different studio.
Oh.
The rights were sold to
Oh,
Fox.
okay. So Spider-Man one would have been the first Marvel
Yeah.
film.
Oh, well,
Well,
Yeah.
then people say it was Blade. It doesn't matter.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's so relevant.
Anyways,
Anyways, anything you guys wanted to say about that? Agree, disagree?
I'm not too sure about the casting because even though it hasn't been confirmed, we're pretty sure, right? We're all in agreement that we're pretty sure Charles Xavier and Magneto are gonna die, right? Like Doomsday is their send off. for those old actors anyway, right? So we agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Like we know they're gonna die. That's their last.
Do they die or do they just go away? Do they
I'm
just?
gonna assume they die.
So you reckon they get killed off pretty much?
Yeah, like that's them.
One thing I saw also, which I actually liked, because it gives me hope, is that they didn't recast Quicksilver yet, and I love it.
True.
That casting
True.
honestly is so good that I
But-
don't want to see him.
But
die.
maybe they're not even. They don't plan to use Quicksilver as well.
Yeah.
Am I tripping, boys, or was there a Quicksilver in the Fantastic Four?
No, it's Silver Surfer.
Oh,
Also, there was a Quicksilver
testing.
already in the MCU though. Wonder's brother.
Yeah, and it was the same
Yeah.
actor.
So
Wow.
I just
Yeah, right.
yeah, the Avengers one. I like the actor. And yeah. Oh. Another point I wanted to make. I love her, but Indy Navarrete casted is so terrible. That is so LARP. That is so. Oh, let's just get the big.
oh, yeah, it's probably because
let's
she's
get
popular.
the
eh?
actress. Yeah.
Sorry, who's this?
Indy Navarrete
The one
from
from
Obsession.
Obsession.
She
that
is
everyone's
Rogue.
going crazy about.
Okay, yeah, I gotta agree.
I actually can't. I didn't know that.
That's just status.
Is that
Wasn't-
confirmed, chat?
Wasn't Obsession her first film?
Yeah. Oh no.
She was a Twitch streamer, I believe.
She did like
Okay, so-
small films, like,
Yeah.
and she was on a TV show as well.
Okay. I feel like they're using that more to get.
But it just seems like MCU
Yeah.
just casting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
clout
like jumping
chasing.
on the bandwagon.
The clout chasing sort of a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like
definitely.
who's the hot actress? Like the biggest actress right now. Or, you know, like,
hey, you guys
It's
love
like
Nikki,
Jenna
so
Ortega.
now she's in
Yeah.
the
It's like
MCU.
Jenna Ortega. When
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega was big.
yeah.
Yes.
It legit is that.
Yeah. It's
That's
yeah.
crazy. And the thing is, they probably gotta. Would they use who? Who is she playing? Sorry.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Who's this?
I
is
actually
that-
don't
is
know
that
who Rogue
confirmed?
really is.
Is
Like
that
I don't know
confirmed?
much of the character.
Or was, yeah, imagine this is a fake.
No, they did the walkouts.
So she is.
So it's confirmed.
It was at the thing. They got the whole
Comic-Con.
cast.
Okay, my thing is, she was great in Obsession as Nikki. But what's that got to do with Rogue? Like, unless
Exactly.
there's other instances where she's proved she can be a good Rogue, that doesn't make sense.
I think she can do it, obviously, but it's just that's not the reason why.
You
It's
they
get,
popularity.
you get the feeling they're using it to use us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. Oh,
They
oh,
didn't-
Indy's in it. Let's go watch it.
Yeah, like it's not genuine.
They didn't cast the character for what suited or what most represented, like what was closest to the character. They just cast it because of the
Because of
popular.
us.
Because now
the
she's
audience.
gonna be in it. Like, will they use Rogue again? You reckon?
She'll be in it for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Well,
I
for
feel
the
like they
next
could have
16
used
years.
that to. Have we seen a Rogue before?
Yeah, we've had a Rogue.
But ages ago, probably. Yeah.
She was a New Zealand actress. Yeah.
I feel like we could have built up a new character or new actress. Sorry, or is it? Is it like need to be an actress?
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, we should have got a like a no-name actress, someone accurate.
Does it need to be an actress? It does, eh? Or can Rogue be a boy as well?
Why would it be?
Well,
I don't know
she's
the
only-
Rogue. I
she's
don't
only
know Rogue
ever-
is good.
Okay, maybe
Superman
just
be a
shut
girl?
up. Maybe shut up.
Can
Supergirl.
Superman be a girl?
Supergirl.
But can Superman be a girl?
No, but I don't know if Rogue's a boy. I don't know what Rogue looks like. guys.
Okay, maybe just keep that.
So if Indy Navarrete is Rogue, then
Yeah, but Black Widow can be a boy.
that's a clip, bro.
you don't know what else. And you're Wolverine, bro.
Come on, bro.
Oh.
We know you're just thinking about Jean, but
About who?
Quick question. I've sent you edits of the Magneto fan casting.
is that Adam Driver?
No,
No.
of Lee Pace.
Oh,
The recent ones I've sent you.
Why don't they?
I don't really mind.
Yeah.
I like the old actor.
Why don't they just get the actor?
Not the old
from-
man,
Yeah,
the
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, he Fesby.
Why don't they just get the actor from the Fortnite?
What? What?
Isn't Magneto in Fortnite?
Okay, dry.
That's a
No,
clip.
don't put that in.
Yeah,
That's a clip.
that's being
No,
edited.
don't put that in.
I mean, I guess I'm just nostalgia biased. Like, I just love the old universe, how it looked, how it was portrayed. I don't want to see a new one. Sort of, I just want to carry on.
You kind of want them. The potential of them hasn't been used yet.
Yeah.
For the young Magneto and young Charles Xavier. Like, let's admit, we love them way more. Their stories.
Yeah, the Quicksilver.
So Days
even
of
the
Future Past
Nightcrawler
is
yeah.
amazing.
That's my favorite X-Men film, I reckon. I think that's the
Easily.
best one. Yeah, easily.
I need to watch them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You could just start with X-Men, Days of the Future Past. Like, I don't think you need to know too much.
Yeah, they're inconsistent anyway.
Yes.
Nothing matches
So
up. Nothing makes sense.
Recasts and all.
Yeah.
The old Deadpool.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Nothing
Ryan
makes
Reynolds.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in Fantastic Four, eh? Or am I tripping? Oh no, it's Steve Rogers. It's Captain
Yeah,
America.
Chris Evans. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, chat.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Sorry.
Do you prefer the new Fantastic Four or the old Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, and all them?
I prefer the new one because I haven't seen the old one.
You haven't seen even like a clip or something?
It's clobbering time! I've seen that.
Anyways.
I've seen Chris Evans.
Anyway, Spider-Verse. New leak for the third Spider-Verse movie.
What was that? I haven't seen that.
It just basically just shows where it left off in the second one. Do you remember?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
ended abruptly. That PMO'd.
Yeah, just continued with that. I hated the second movie. I think it was terrible, but
Really?
yes, but I enjoyed the third.
Did you enjoy the game?
The beginning of the third.
Might be a
It
bit
was
off
quite
topic, but
interesting.
did you enjoy the game? Miles Morales game?
I never played the Miles Morales game, and do I need to? I think I know who Miles Morales is.
It's
you
every
do
black
know
kid
who
that we
Uncle
see
Aaron
in
is.
these.
Yeah. Anyways, this is L Chats. What else is Marvel?
Doomsday trailer. Is
I-
it living up to the hype?
Damn,
At first, I was so disappointed. But then when I went to the movies and watched Spider-Man, and I watched it, surround sounds, the loudness, the impact, and I saw Doom on the screen, I saw all these characters, and I was like, you know what? This is going to be a good movie. Full stop.
Do you guys know what the basis is? The narrative's gonna go? How the narrative's gonna
We
Oh.
apparently, and this makes sense with what we've seen. Most of the movie is the is the different That's so lovely.
Sorry, I'll ask that question again.
Okay, fair.
So
That was hideous.
You're actually rage bait. Oh man.
do you guys
Go, man! Come on.
know how the narrative's gonna go? Because I heard some rumors that it's all gonna be about the baby.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just not add this,
Franklin.
this one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was...
yeah. Actually, to be fair, this
Yeah, Black Panther sucks. I don't want to see Black Panther. I'm not afraid to say it.
Wait, where did that go from?
Oh, weren't you just talking about Black Panther?
no.
No, talking about Doomsday.
I thought you said what's happening with Black Panther.
No one said. No one said anything close. We didn't say anything, bro. We said baby.
Yeah, we're talking about Doomsday. A narrative around Doomsday. Yeah, bro's German. That's a good.
That just sounds so racist.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nah, I swear you said what's happening with Black Panther because I thought since the actor died.
Bro's just whoa.
No,
No.
because I thought you
Yeah.
were saying like what's happening.
We're talking about Doomsday. I said, do you think you know what the narrative's going to be around? And I heard a rumor that it's about the baby, the Fantastic Four baby.
Oh, see, baby sounds like Black Panther. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Get Doctor Strange. So.
Nah, that's cringe.